Hi Graeme, and welcome to the Sustainability Podcast. Great to be at your facility in Dodworth, or I hear it's precise slightly differently than that.
Yorkshire people pronounce it Dodworth. So if you can carry on with that.
Dodworth. I think I've got that right. Dodworth, Barnsley, yeah?
Dodworth, Barnsley, bang
Fantastic.
on.
I'm getting there, I'll get the accent. I was going to say on a lovely
And
day.
a Scottish accent.
Yeah. This is going to be an interesting podcast. The weather's great. Have we seen outside? We're nearly in spring and it's -1 degrees outside, so it's great.
Still brushing the snow off the car, there we go.
Anyway, great to be here.
It's good to have you here.
Thank you very much. And we're going to talking about sustainability.
Yep.
And what it means to SolidCAM. Obviously, SolidCAM, tell us a little bit about SolidCAM. I mean, CAD-CAM.
SolidCAM is a company. We are a CAM software supplier. To put you in the picture, we're driven. We have SolidWorks is what we plug ourselves into. But SolidCAM itself is a completely different company from SolidWorks. So we run as a CAM provider. That's exactly what we are. If you want a wee bit of background of the company, we've been in existence as SolidCAM UK for 21 years. Started up by Gordon Drysdale and Mark Stocks, just two people in an office. And now here we are, 21 years later, advanced exponentially year after year. We now have this tech centre, which we're very, very proud of. And we welcome people in like yourselves and customers and potential customers, end users.
Great. Yeah. And that's just where, we talk about sustainability. It's a big subject.
Yeah.
We've talked about this on a number of the podcasts. What does it mean to companies? Because it's a big area. So what kind of rolling, how does CAD-CAM affect sustainability?
Well, people look at it straight away and say, you're a software provider. What impact can you have on sustainability? Like, you're just basically, handing over a software package. It's nothing material like the machines and that are about here. It's no using electricity, but there's a key word.
Yes, energy.
It's energy, and it's a saving on energy. If you look back in SolidCAM development over the years, it's incalculable what you can put into the amount of hours that go in behind the scenes to make an efficient CAM software work to an optimum, and then forward that on to the customer so as they can run efficiently. And it's all about running a company, running a system, running a network, absolute efficiency. The idea in that as well is, if you're using SolidCAM software, you're programming quicker. That's going to follow on to producing the parts quicker, less time cycle. And if you want it in layman's terms, you can switch off the lights earlier at night and go home. Switch off the lights, you're saving electricity.
Absolutely. I think that's one of the key things when we talk about sustainability. And one of the top things I usually start talking about is the environmental side before we get onto the obviously the innovation is going to be a leading point for sustainability, but environment as well. I mean, I think we forget sometimes by doing things a lot faster and quicker, we're using less energy and less power. And that therefore then we're automatically starting to cut down our carbon footprint. So that has a value. Again, we're working on these kind of values and what does it mean to business, along with obviously that's time saving and the cost saving is making it. And there's some very complex parts that you manufacture, multi-axis, that parts, years gone by, or it would have been done a number of setups, taken a number of programs, a number of fixtures. Now you're kind of pretty much taking a skill set into the CAD-CAM office and can come straight out onto the machine.
Absolutely. I mean, you're just saying about setups. Setups means possibly more machine tools. More machine tools means more energy to drive the machine tools. You condense all that into the CAM package. We look at ourselves as one of the world leaders and one of the most powerful CAM systems on the market. We aim at the high end complexity of the machines. The complexity of a machine and not to knock, I'm off the shop floor myself. I'm a time-served apprentice. We need to keep our skill set. But what it does do is allows a machine to produce a part almost complete. Now, to produce that part almost complete, you have to have a powerful CAM system, and that's where SolidCAM comes in. And all these setup times and everything. Again, I'll go back to it, and I'll probably go back to it again, Jason. Time saving is a major key in sustainability.
Absolutely. I think that's the technology side of thing, you know, and we did a lot of podcasts with leading technologies that really enable us to tackle the sustainability questions, because everybody thinks, oh, here we go, sustainability, that means we're going to have to start turning off machines, using less. But in fact, it's about using the technology to make us more sustainable. And this was exactly like, you know, ideally your type of products, you know, and I've seen here we've got, you know, fantastic machining sensors and other, I know you have a number of technical partners that you bring in, and you're really showing.
Like yourself.
Yeah, thank you very much. Of course, coolant saving. Yep, brilliant. Thank you very much for that, by the way. Which is obviously another major part of it. But you're looking at all round. It's kind of not just, it's about us. You're looking at the best practices throughout, from the tooling, holding, I guess, all the way to the machining sensors. You've got Mazaks here and Star machines here, all the way through to, you know, the coolants at the back end and saving coolants. So it's an education, I think, for people as well.
Yeah, and you know, we're looking at all this technology around us. You know, we do have state-of-the-art kit within the tech centre, but I like to look at it as well as from a personal point of view, or from a person point of view, from a human being point of view, sustainability in their life cycle as well, because nobody, and I've never met anybody, likes to sit in front of a computer screen all day, typing away and producing programs and that. It's brilliant when you can do it, but if you can do it quicker, you know, you can get away from that environment. Looking at SolidCAM as a company, our power processing, we like to think against the, you know, let's say for argument's sake, the less powerful systems. You know, we're 70%, 80% saving on actual programming time. So again, you know, it's a human being sustainability. You know, they can work for longer.
I think, you know, we've touched on the environmental, we've touched on the massive time savings of the product. And I think the other exciting thing is, you know, and I think one of the things we look at then, society and people, is getting the right skill set into, or not the right, getting people, all people and diverse into using these packages, and we're kind of engineering was a little bit, you know, coming off the shop floor, you can do that, but I think when I've seen your software, you can actually, you know, get on there. If you've got that digitalisation, it's exciting, isn't it, for people? Young people coming through, it isn't just, you know, they've got to work on a machine. Okay, that's a skill. We're not, you know, taking that away. But, you know, we know what the digitalisation and taking different skill sets can be used in different areas. So again, we don't, you know, we've got to bring people into the industry, and that's one of the big things in sustainability, because we've got to go forward. We need people. We do
involve ourselves heavily in the educational side of things, you know, and you do see it, like, you know, I mean, I'm getting older, we're all getting older,
You're young
but the younger kids, when they start seeing, because engineering, it maybe has the stigma about it, like, you know, you're in a big dark hole, machines, a lot of noise, coolant, going about in that bit.
Not so much, it's all nice and clean.
Yeah, it's all nice and clean, thank you to Wolgar, the people. But now the students come in and they see the CNC machines, then they sit down and then you open up the screens and up comes SolidCAM and they start to program the parts, and they're thinking to themselves, well, this looks different.
It does,
I really enjoy this.
3D exciting, and then you
they take that part off the screen, you know, take out a memory stick, they plug into the machine, and things start getting produced, and it's a feel-good factor as well, because they say, I did that, I programmed it, and let's not take it away. The actual programming side of it, I mean, we've got guys in here that are incredibly good. You know, the actual programming side of it is a skill. So it's skills taking over skills. It's not eroding skills.
No, exactly.
You know, it's just, it's a different skill. And it's a skill that's still needed in manufacturing and engineering. And we need to put that message over to the
I was going to say, we need a shout about it, don't we?
Yeah, we do. Absolutely.
I think, you know, it's exciting, and I'm, you know, like both of us, we're very passionate about engineering, and really want to bring people through and say, look, this is a fabulous industry. So, you know, I think we've answered quite a bit. Is there anything you want to add to that, Graeme? Because I think we've hit them areas that I like to talk about. I mean, is there anything else you want to add to us?
You know, we strive to try and keep sustainability, like, you know, we're not a massive company, like, you know, but everybody that's running a business should always think about sustainability, your carbon footprint.
Absolutely.
And we strive as much as we can to keep it down, you know. You know, the actual system itself, SolidCAM, it's inbred into it, you know, and I'll come back to it again. It's about time saving. The less time that you're programming, the less time you're machining, the smoothness of the programming system. You're saving on cutting tools and that. Cutting tools, you know,
exactly, the
draws out
wastage,
of draws out of a hole in the ground to produce carbide and stuff and that. So the less end mills that you're manufacturing,
like saying,
maybe the tooling guys don't want me hearing me say that.
No, well, I think everybody wants to be more sustainable.
Yeah.
And I think the more, a lot of companies we know are doing a lot of these things.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
they are
absolutely.
being sustainable, and they should be shouting about it.
Putting
And
things in cardboard boxes.
like I say, it's a stairway case. I kind of think lots of steps, and lots of people are halfway up the stairway case already. Some people, you know, they are being sustainable, they are cutting carbon footprint, but you know, there's plenty more to be done. Of course, we know that going forward, but we should shout about some of this stuff, and especially with the leading edge technology as well, Graeme.
Yeah,
so,
absolutely. Yeah.
Thank you very much. It's been great discussion. I know we could go on for a lot more, but you know, it's been great. And obviously, look forward to you have a number of events coming up. Open doors, people come in, have a look around, and see the technology, all different types of technology.
25th of this month, I've got an event coming up. You know, it's open to everybody. Yourselves will be
looking forward already.
And I'd like to officially welcome Wogard and the team as partners with SolidCAM and our tech center.
Thank you.
Thanks very much.
Thanks very much, Graeme. Great stuff. Thanks.
Cheers. Thank you. Cheers.